Okay, out of the package. Actually, really surprising. I love the package. I love the package. Gold label, Dent. Dent. This is wonderful. This is my favorite. Not that it's a big deal. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm not going to rush it. This has been on... I don't care. I don't care. It's coming out anyway. I don't give a shit. It's coming out anyway. Chaos Space Marine Iron Warrior. Can't even see him in the box. We're going to have to take him out of the box. I don't know. But we're going to see what happens. We'll get him out of the box. And we're going to do maybe a possible head swap. I think we're going to do it. Not so much a review, but a first impressions of this is a really cool looking box. Okay, well let's open them up. And then we'll get to it. I may preserve the box, I don't know. But it does have a dent already. I did not do that. Thank you, Target, for doing that. While I'm complaining, let me put this picture up really quick, and we'll get right to the video. While I'm complaining, my Target's down the street here. Oh, another gold label. Gold. I don't care if it's worth $10,000. I'm opening it up anyway. My Target down the street here, that's 10 minutes away. Literally 10 minutes, and if I speed, it's probably 5 minutes. Never have anything. Here's the picture up on the screen right now. Here's the picture of my collector's corner. And there is no other end caps that they never have anything. They never have anything. My desk is dirty. They never have anything. I can't say that enough. I have to drive 25 minutes away to another Target to find anything, if they have anything. Got a couple deals there, but they have more than, but they don't. My Targets around me, I can go to 3 different Targets or 4 of them. They still don't have, except one, have nearly much as things I see on YouTube, and it's a little discouraging, a little jealousy there. That's when I gave up. That's when I gave up completely collecting. I had to have this, had to have that one, had to have this one, had to have that one. I gave up. I don't care anymore. If I see it, and if I can pre-order it, I'll get it. If I see it on the shelf, I see it. I'm not running out to 6 different stores on a Saturday. Not that I have anything else to do. I don't. And try to hunt down these things that I cannot find because my Targets are horrible. Some better than others, but the one that's closest to me that's 5 minutes away never have anything. What you're seeing on the screen, on the picture there, looks like all the time or even less. Anyway, let's get this out. I'm going to fast forward to the out of the box because I don't like all the noises it makes when you try to get these things out of the box. What I don't like about this packaging is it's hidden. There should be a bright color back here or something. Little lazy on that, McFarlane. That's a whole nother video. Start complaining about that. Digital. Wants to sell digital. All right, here. This is a cookie. This is Chips Ahoy. Jesus, man. Well, I tell you one thing, though. I'm not going to lie. But don't usually people say they're going to lie when they say don't lie? They're liars. But I do like the idea of him getting cheaper by doing it this way, like a Chips Ahoy box. Because I don't have to deal with all the... So far, I haven't. Have to deal with all the... Good, look at that. Oh, no strings, no wires. Good. You know what? Keep the Chips Ahoy... Keep the Chips Ahoy deal thing going. Keep that going. Yep. Let me see here. No base. Oh, here's the base. Here's the base. Don't like the black. This should have been white. This should have been white, not black. Just because you can see the figure, because the figure's so dark, which I love. It should have been darker. Now, here we go. This is a really cool looking one. I tell you, the story behind this one is I got 2 of them. Got one for me and one for my son, but I can only put one in the box. I think at the time for a Target exclusive, I could only put one in the box. So I had my wife use her Target account to order me another one because my son said he wanted one. So these are, I guess they're all blue. We'll get to that in a minute. It's a big ass club. And what really aggravates me, I know I'm all over the place, but I just can't help it. I'm gonna give him a sword, not the guns. I'm all over the place because, like I said, we ordered two. Now that I got mine, mine was pushed back twice on the pre-order. Well, that's fine. That's fine if you push them back, not a problem. But I've seen videos with these on the shelf, and one guy already reviewed. It's like that pisses me off when you go to the store. You watch a guy go to the store, pick one up, bring it home, and review it. Which I'm not doing it for the views because I'm not really going to review this. A little aggravated today. You can probably tell in my voice if you love me, because I love you guys. I don't know where I'm going with that. Don't make sense. Yeah, McFarlane's notorious for standing up, aren't they? Well, okay, I gotta get in a better mood. I can't. Card is. It's okay. I think they got cheap. They just made a small print of the back. Little disappointing where McFarlane's going with his. Man, they're getting cheap. I get it. Prices are high. Things are rough nowadays. I get it, but man, things are getting cheap. This looks good though. I don't love the gold, but I think I might keep it just because it looks better out of the package than it did when I was on the screen when I was pre-ordering it. I don't know if I told you guys. Let me go back again because I'm back and forth all day here. Like I said, I'm a little aggravated today, guys. It's been a rough couple days. Anyway, so my kids, now they keep pushing it back on my wife's account, saying it now it's pushed back to June when they were supposed to have been available at end of May. It is the end of May, I know. But it was pushed back. Mine was pushed back, or April. I don't know when it was available. I know it was pushed back for a week. Mine was pushed back only for a week. Not a big deal. But his is pushed back till June 7th. These are very wobbly. These are very wobbly, man. Very wobbly. Very, very scary wobbly, man. I mean, they're really... Look at this. I mean, very wobbly. But we'll get to that in a second. A head swap in a second. This here... Okay, let me get the guns. I'm not a very good reviewer, am I? Typical gun that looks... Well, not typical. I guess I got some back there. I got some Warhammer. I got some Warhammer stuff back here. That one there I'm going to paint. Of course, it's just a artist thing. You know, whatever. This is a duplicate. Not a big fan of that one. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to mess with that one or not. I don't think I'm going to mess with these two at all. I'm inbox collector, but at the same time, I don't know. I just I don't know if I'm going to go that deep. I'm going to make a diorama or something. I did Sully right here. I did that. That's on the channel. I just finished that one. Turned him into a Space Marine. But this here, I guess these are hard to get because you can't even put these in your box now. I mean, it's a nice looking figure. I mean, it's a really nice looking figure. It's a really nice looking figure. I love it. I love the way that thing looks. They're getting better with what they're doing. This is a typical gun that you see from the Warhammer series of whether good guy, bad guy. There's a lot of room here for customization if you're going to use it. I don't know yet which one I would use. Just a pistol. I have to drill some holes here to make it look a little more realistic. Maybe drill this hole out here, make it look a little realistic. I don't know about the club. I don't know. I'm not sure about the club. I'm sure if I like that or not. I'm not real familiar with these characters. I do love them. Never played the game, but I really do like them. But this one here, surprisingly, I would have made these a different color, but I don't know if I'm going to mess with this one or not. It depends how deep I go with this one over here, and it looks really good. They're getting better. Hands down, you can't beat it for 25 bucks though. Hands down, you can't beat it. I don't think. Close up to the face. I love the caution shoulder pad. What would I change on this if I was going to change it? I would do the skulls. Maybe I'll do a light bone dry brushing. That's what I'll do over the skulls. Maybe paint these horns black. It's all one color. I don't know. That would separate a little bit, I think. Maybe leave that one alone. I see they went a little bit... I noticed they're getting better with painting more of the figure that has opportunity with things to be painted, which usually they don't, which I know these are typically blue and red, I know, but this one doesn't have a whole lot of room for opportunity to paint things. But a great example right here, he seems smaller than him. He seems smaller. He is smaller. But McFarlane's getting a little cheap. Unless it's supposed to be smaller. You guys can tell me that, I don't know. A little bit smaller, I think. A little bit, he's a little more beefier, that's for sure. So, maybe that's why. I don't know. Normally these, you can find these for, it depends on Amazon, for 12 bucks, 13 bucks. I got that for 12 bucks back there, the Artist series back there. They don't want to stand up too good, I know that. Back there, the Artist series, let's zoom in real quick. He's really cool. I can't wait to do him, but I'm going to do a little more, I'm going to get a little more confidence in my skills when it comes to being creative before I paint him. Now, when I'm talking about attention to detail, like I said, this is a great figure. Let's get past him. I don't want to make this too long, so really good looking figure. Back here's some opportunity. Maybe I'll do some I don't know if I'll do the hoses because I'm not going to see them anyway. Depending on the diorama, if I make one, I will do some stuff back here. Darken this up so you can tell it's actually vents from some sort of machine-like type thing. Blacken the eyes out. That's about it. I may not mess with it at all except that, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do something here. See my example here where this could be a different color than here because it's, see, it's wrapped around. Just this forearm bracelet, I don't know. And maybe the spikes here to change some things up. Just to move it around. If I end up doing a diorama of some sorts, which I want to do, I've been wanting to do for the longest time, that's why I bought these extra ones back here. But also my real estate is getting kind of thin when it comes to displaying my stuff. Either I have to put stuff away or buy a bigger house. That's probably not going to happen. So that I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Let's get right to the head swap. Well, before we do that, what I mean by they don't want to stand up, man. They just don't want to stand up. I mean, I get it. They're cool as hell, but they just don't want to stand up, which is, it's fine though. I'm complaining, but I'll still buy them. I'll still buy them. Let me put them against the damn board thing. So these are so loose. This one here I did. Someone as a custom. He was just gray. There was so much opportunity here to do things like back here. You know, the different things and buttons and lightning bolt. All this was all basically the same color. I went with a rust look. Thanks to Loga, my boy Loga. Shout out to him. That there, all this was all one color, man. All of it was all one color. So, took some things away, added some things. Enough with that. That build is on my channel as well. Now let's get to the part I've been wanting to do here. When I got all my Space Marines together, sort of like, you know, you get everything together in one pile, now you're ready to go with it. I bought this for one project. It did not work out. So I bought it for this head sculpt. Let's see what happens. And I don't know. I didn't pre-do this before the video. I didn't do it just to see. I don't know, and I hate that noise. Crunkle, crankle, crankle. Take off his head. Oh, it came off pretty easy. So I'm not sure what. I don't know. It's kind of a dumb looking figure to me. This is probably not going to work. I don't know. No, it might work. Okay, well, head is much bigger, but also that's a helmet. The head is much bigger, but that's also a helmet. So if his head was real, it could probably fit in that helmet if it was real. So I'm thinking I finally get to use the head sculpt that I've been wanting to use for a while. I bought it for something else that did not work out. Maybe I can somehow put the chain on here so he's holding a chain and his helmet's dangling. At the same time, we're going to do the head sculpt here. I think that'll work. I have to fix... It's a little, but also, I mean, if this was real, I don't know, I mean, will it work on the shelf? I think so. I don't know, if maybe, yeah, I think it'll work. I don't know, you tell me. I will have to do something with the silver thing on his head. Maybe just leave it or paint it the color of, what I wanted to do with this, I wanted to make this, I'm not sure yet, depends where I go with it. The real Space Marine, the coolest Space Marine of all time, Buzz Lightyear, of course. Who else would that be, right? I think, yeah, Lucy is, man. He's so loose, God. They're so loose. When this is out of the package, man. I didn't do nothing with this thing except take it out of the package. I was thinking of making these colors, roughly these colors. I'm going to use the actual real Disney Buzz Lightyear. Look, he's so loose. I gotta get that lock. I gotta get that stuff where it makes shit. I know there's stuff on YouTube people use for loose stuff, and I gotta get me some. I gotta do something. Or put some tape down there and then put the ball back together, the joint back together when I do put it back together. I'm gonna use this color scheme on here to make it look like a Buzz Lightyear Space Marine. Come on, man, he's got a slip disc or something, man. He does not want to stand up. He might need some back surgery, man. But anyway, that's the idea. With matte, really dull green. I don't know. White, yeah, white. Same paint scheme as Buzz Lightyear. Not that particular one, the real one from Disney. I'll just translate the colors where they need to be on this one. Maybe just use matte colors instead of a bright. Maybe a little. I think I go black primer in the traditional way that people do on YouTube with the minis, the Space Marine minis, where he's so loose. I gotta tighten that up. Where they highlight it from above with the light source and then go with my colors there. A real matte looking dull green, bone white, and some grays and some purples. Alright, so that's the video. We have the newest one. The Jesus, man, they don't want to. They just don't want to stand up. The Iron Warrior, one of the newer ones. I know there's a line of new ones. I know that, but this is the one I got. That's the one I prefer to have. This one here. When I saw this, unfortunately, and I repeat, unfortunately, it's a Target exclusive. Anyway, this is I think that'll work. It'll be okay. Wasn't much of a video, not much of a review, but it does look, this is a nice looking figure. You can get your hands on it, I say get it. If you're into Warhammer at all. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. You know what, I changed my mind. I got this one. I noticed when I went back there, I got Ram Man heads from the Deluxe Revelations or Eternia Ram Man, whatever you want to call it. Head sculpt number 1. Now that, or this is the way to do it right here. Head sculpt number 2. That looks cool, man. Now that looks good. That looks good. This is from, like I said, the Deluxe Ram Man. Masters of the Universe. New Eternia or something. You know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. I think this might be the way to go. I like that. I don't know if I should even do the Buzz Lightyear thing now. I don't know. Let's find out.